Good afternoon, my name is Rebecca Matthews and I am the Transformation Coach and the founder of the Mind and Body Co. Welcome to today's 5 to Thrive, which is a quick 5-minute tutorial where I share strategies to help people transform their lives. So today's strategy I wanted to share is a Gretchen Rubin strategy, which I just love Gretchen. She comes up with all sorts of amazing things, and today's strategy that I want to share is around finding your personal commandments. So what's really cool is when we create personal commandments, what we do is we bring awareness to our authenticity and what it is that really is important to us in our lives, in our relationships, and the way we show up every day. And what it does is it almost gives you the ability to be less influenced by external sources and to really stay true to what's going on for you on the inside and what's important to you and your own values and your own moral compass and all of that good stuff that makes you really special and different from everybody else. So your personal commandments are basically a list of statements, really powerful statements that mean something to you and serve as reminders to, I guess, stay on course to create the life that you desire. So a really fun way to think about whether something should be a personal commandment or not for you is to think about whether it's a statement you would tattoo on your wrist. So I'm not suggesting we all run out and get tattoos on our wrists of all these commandments, but certainly is that's the kind of thing. Is this a word or a statement or a phrase that resonates so profoundly for us in terms of a rule we want to live our life by to the end of time? Then is it something we would tattoo on our wrist? And if it is, then that should be your personal commandment. So it could be really simple. It could be along the lines of, control the controllable as a reminder, which serves as a reminder to, don't stress and don't worry and don't waste your energy on things you can't control in this world. You can't control the weather. You can control the way you feel about the weather, but you can't control the weather. Another one might be trust your gut. If you're somebody who's notorious for feeling in your gut that something's not right and doing it anyway, then maybe you need, the wrist tattoo that says trust your gut, man, and stay true to who you are. There's lots of other ones. Own your space is another really great personal commandment, which basically means, show up. Don't be afraid to breathe the air and take in the space and claim your space on this earth. Don't be afraid to, take up a whole seat on the bus or, sit in a restaurant and eat your meal and don't feel like you're encroaching on anybody, because you own your space and you have as much right to your own space on this earth as anybody else. So, own your space might be a commandment that's really important to you. There's loads and loads and loads of different examples I could come up with. And for me, you probably would have seen it everywhere, is my personal commandment. One of my personal commandments is live your best life, and for me that's a reminder to just be me, to live every day being the best me I can be, and that's not by anybody else's measure. That is simply for me to feel like every day I am moving closer and closer and closer to living my best life. And so live your best life is absolutely one of my commandments, and I don't have it on my wrists, but I do have it all around the house and in my notebooks. So I suggest coming up with a list. 10's a good number for personal commandments, but come up with a list that feels right for you and put it somewhere obvious where you can remind yourself. Maybe put it in loads of different places. Maybe you already have a tattoo of something along those lines that is a really special statement or words that remind you to stay true to who you are. So I'd love to know what it is and what it means to you, and how long you've had it and all those things. And if you don't have it tattooed on you, but you do have personal commandments that you live by, then again, I'd love to hear from it. I'd love to hear from you on what they are, and I'd love for you to share your story. So as always, in the comments, let me know how you're getting on. If you're hearing this for the first time, give it a crack. If you'd like some support on working out what your personal commandments are, reach out to me. Always here to help. And if you'd like to know more about working with me as your transformation coach, then please connect with me. Lots of different ways to do so. And check out our website, www.themindandbodyco.com. I hope I hear from you soon, and I look forward to reading your comments. Bye for now.